everybody. It's Dr. Hinson here again, and this is the next installment of our Women Researchers in Ireland. I'm actually in Belfast now. This is not March 2018, although you're watching it in March 2018. I'm here in October and wanted to take an opportunity to interview some women working in Ireland and doing research here. So today we have Dr. Julie Norman, who is a research fellow at the Senator George Mitchell Institute for Global Security and Justice. I just made that up and that's probably wrong, so I'll have her correct me in my first question. So we'll talk to Julie about the work that she's doing. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us, Julie.
Thanks for having me.
On our video blog. Could you please introduce what your actual title is, since I just flubbed it, and what you're doing, a bit about your research background, and then what you're doing here in Belfast?
Sure. My name is Dr. Julie Norman. I'm a research fellow here at Queen's University Belfast at our Senator George J. Mitchell Institute for Global Peace, Security, and Justice.
Oh, I was close.
You were very close. Yeah, I had been here, this is my third year. I came just over 2 years ago. I have a background in international politics with a focus on the Middle East and protracted conflict. I've worked a lot in the past on both nonviolent and violent resistance movements, mostly in the Middle East, and then more recently on prisoners and political prisoners and prison-based resistance, and I'm doing more work now with ex-combatants, with youth radicalization and kind of moving in some other areas there. I came to Belfast, I had done my graduate work in the States and then worked in Canada for a number of years before coming here. But a couple of things, again, I work on conflict and protracted conflict, so Belfast was just always an interesting place to me, and somewhere that, even though I don't focus on the case study here, a lot of the themes that really resonate in Belfast with post-conflict societies and with the role of prisoners and ex-combatants in particular are very relevant to the work I do in other parts of the world. So was always interested in this area for that. And then the Institute in Queens, where I landed, was just doing a lot of really interesting interdisciplinary work that focuses a lot on being policy relevant, for having an impact on society, and I like to have that bridge between whatever I'm doing in academics and whatever I'm doing in the real world, so I was just drawn to that, and so far it's working out pretty well.
Great. And could you talk a little bit, are you doing any case studies connecting to research in here on the island or in Northern Ireland, or is it just kind of a useful comparative space for you?
So I definitely am doing some direct comparative work here. So I have one project right now on detention in protracted conflicts and kind of how the short-term security gains are how the long-term security risks overpower the short-term security gains from detention and protracted conflict. So for that project, I'm looking at Northern Ireland, Israel-Palestine, South Africa, and a little bit of the War on Terror. So that's a project I've been working on for the past year and will continue for the next year. I'm also working on a project looking at the role of ex-combatants in peace-building work and post-conflict outreach, and that's a comparative between Northern Ireland, Lebanon, and Israel-Palestine as well.
Wow, all really interesting and exciting places, and sometimes more dangerous than Belfast, I am sure. So thanks very much for talking to us.
Great.
And keep doing all the good work.
Great, thanks, Erin.